Hello, Gibby Gibster here, and today we are going to go over the new set, Paldean Fates, my opinions and my chase cards. So this is a new special set which is coming out on January 26th. We've seen most of the set because there is a Japanese version of the set, which is Shiny Treasures EX. It's basically the same as what our Paldean Fate set is going to be in English, except obviously because with the English version, we love taking loads of cards out and putting them in as promos for our products. But most of the set is the same, so as it is a special holiday set, there are no booster boxes or single packs, but other TCG sites will break down products and sell the single packs, but you can't buy a booster box. The closest you can get to a booster box is the booster bundles, but they don't come out until the third wave. First, we'll go through the products which are coming. And there are 3 waves. In the first wave is on the 26th of January, and there are only 2 products being released: the ETB and the Tech Sticker Collection. There are 2 types of ETP. There is the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box, which you could only get on the Pokemon Center, but it does have its own unique thing. It comes with 2 more extra packs, so instead of 9 packs, you'll get 11 packs. And instead of 1 promo, you get 2 promos, and one has a Pokemon Center stamp on it. And then the second product we're getting are the Tech Sticker Collection. So we get promos of shiny Pokemon, which are the dogs from Scarlet and Violet, Maschiff, Fido, and Graveyard. So we get shiny promos of all of them. They're basically 3-pack blisters, but they've changed it a bit for tech stickers. So I don't think you get the coin anymore. I think you get a big sticker of the Pokemon, which is supposedly supposed to go onto your laptops and stuff like that, or an Xbox, or the back of your TV, or something like that. They're just big stickers, so they're basically 3-pack blisters. And in my opinion, the first batch is very poor. I don't know why they only give us 2 products. I don't know why they didn't do the ETBs, tech sticker collections, and maybe the tins, but I don't know. That's just how they're doing it, but I don't like the first one. And it's going to be quite boring until the second wave comes out. And we should go on to the second batch, which is coming out on 9th of February. So it's not that long. It's about 2 weeks exactly. And in the second batch, we get the landscape and the portrait tins. There is a Charizard tin, which will be very, very popular. We also get the premium collections with the shiny starter evolution lines. So for Coco, Sprigatito, and Quaxley, get a whole shiny line. We took them out of the set and put them into these premium collections. And then we also get the mini tins. So we get 3 products in this wave. We get the premium collectors boxes. We get the tins, both the landscape version for mostly North America and the portrait tins, which are normally Europe, but because it's a special set, we get both for some reason. Very weird, but that's just how they do it. And then we also get the mini tins. Then we get our final batch, which takes a bit longer. It comes out on February 23rd, so almost a month after the whole set has been out. And we get the booster bundles, which is the best product for these special holiday sets because you get 6 packs for the price of 6 packs. And because it's a special holiday set, the retail price normally bumps up to £5. But if you get the booster bundles, it comes out as retail price, which is cheaper. But I think there are some good products. The premium collections look very good. 8 packs, shiny evolution line. You get this free card display case for any free evolution cards that you can use. Obviously, you get them the shiny versions in the collection, so you can use that from now on. But you can change it into base set Charizard things or something like that. Free evolution lines of favorite starters or whatever. That's what you can use them from. They're very good. Are a bit expensive at $49.99 each retail, which is a bit spenny, but still pretty good. The booster bundles, as I said, very good products. Best way to get the price of the packs down cheaper until later on when the mini tins start going on sales, and then it'll probably be mini tins as the best. And we also get the tins, which has a Terra Charizard tin, which is already going way above retail price on some sites, but that's because it's highly in demand, so might be an idea to wait a tiny bit or get them in a bundle collection so you get all 3 tins in one bundle. Normally brings the price down because I have seen some sites are selling the landscape one, which is the one with 5 packs, been selling them for about 30 to 35 pounds, and the regular the portrait ones, which are the 4-pack tins, I've seen them going for around 27 to 30 pounds. So they have gone up in price, but hopefully it should go down. Now I'll go on to my chase cards in this set, and there are a lot. The shiny vault, there are so many shiny cards, and some of them are really good and some of them are really bad, but I'll go through my shiny vault chase card list. First is actually the first Pokemon, which is the Oddish shiny line. I really like this shiny. It's an obvious change. It goes from a blue body to a green body, and it looks good. It looks very good. It's distinguishable shiny. The next is the Hoppit line. So you get a green Hoppit, and pink Skiploom and Jumpluff did look like bubblegum, and it looks really, really cool. Another obvious shiny. I do love shinies that are so obvious. That is completely different because there are some in here, which is actually the next one I'm going to talk about, which is Charmander, which is a terrible shiny. It doesn't change that much. It goes from orange to yellowy orange sort of thing. It doesn't change much, but it is Charmander, and that's why it's on my list. It is my favourite Gen 1 starter. Next, we have Entei and Oricorio. Entei changes a bit, but not a lot. It gets the black mustache sort of bit instead of yellow. Makes it a little bit darker, a little bit cooler for me. And Oricorio goes from pink to blackum to mostly black. Very, very cool. As I said, NT shiny is subtle, but I like it. Now we have 2 of my favourite shinies in this set. And it's going to be very confusing, but it's Staryu and Starmie. I love these shinies. They change a lot from what they started as, but they also look so good. The green Staryu instead of orange, and the blue and pink Starmie. It looks really nice, and it is one of my favourite evolution line shinies. So we go on to the next ones, which is Doduo and Dodrio. No, we're not on to that yet. Sorry, we are going on to Dondozo. Dondozo is one of my favourite shinies from Scarlet and Violet. It goes from blue to pure white. It looks so good. It's like I think it's supposed to be a Moby Dick reference. I'm not sure, but that's what it reminds me of. It goes white and yellow, and it goes so well. The palette works really well. And the next one is Pikachu. Another shiny, which is terrible shiny. It goes from yellow to yellowy orange. It's a little bit darker, but it's Pikachu. So it's the same as the Charmander. Terrible shiny, but it is a very popular Pokemon, and I want it. Next is another Gen 1 shiny, which is really, really good. It's Voltorb and Electrode, so they go from red and white to blue and white, and it's a very good change. It's a very easy change, I think, in design-wise, but it makes a big impact, and they look really, really good. Then we have a brilliant full evolution line, which I did use as an example the other day. Shinx, Luxio, and Luxray. So they go from the blue body parts and black hair to yellow body parts and black hair, and it looks really, really good. It's a good change. The colours, the blue and the yellow are completely different, but then it's got that black, so it doesn't look like it's just been completely changed. It's a nice half change, and it works really well. Next, we got some of the cute Pokemon in Pachirisu and Cleffa. Subtle changes in the shinies, but makes an impact with the pink instead of the blue for Pachirisu, which is very nice. And the Cleffa ear tips going from blacky brown to green. Very subtle, but very, very good. Then we have a good classic cute shiny. It's used in a lot of shiny sets with Ralts. Very nice, very cute. It's a staple shiny. It's been in a lot of shiny sets because it goes from a green helmet sort of thing to a blue helmet, so very cool. But then we have the next set is Drifloon and Drifblim, which changes a lot, but the new orange and yellow and the light blue is amazing. It's a very good, it's probably one of the best complete palette color changes I've seen in a shiny set in a while. And then we go on to Spiritomb, which is a great shiny with the light blue and the purple. Then we have another evolution line of popular Pokemon, which are also a staple in most shiny sets, in Riolu and Lucario. Very popular Pokemon. Love the color change, another blue to yellow, but it's another staple in a shiny set. And then we have probably one of the best shinies compared to its original form in Hawlucha. They are completely different in the color palette. Normal Hawlucha is green, red, and white, and it looks very cool and active and bright and happy. And then you get into the shiny version, which is black and purple and dark and mysterious, and it's a good contrast to the original color. So I do love it, that Hawlucha. Next we have Paldean, Wooper, and Murkrow. Paldean Wooper's shiny doesn't change a lot, but that artwork they have used, it makes it's really, really cute, and I love it, and I just want it because it's a cute artwork. Murkrow goes from black to purple, which is quite a big change, and it makes it a little less boring in my opinion, but I know it's Murkrow, crows are black, so I get that, but it's nice. Makes it a little less boring in my eyes. Next, another great shiny evolution line in Sneasel and Weavile, going from the dark colours to bright yellow and pink. Another big contrast from a dark colour palette to a light, vibrant colour palette. Sableye is another great shiny, which goes from purple to like a gold copper sort of colour. So it's very cool. It also keeps in tie with it being a gem Pokemon and being all the valuable metals and gems and stuff. It's very cool shiny. Next we have Noibat, which is a very cool shiny with a minty green colour. Normally minty green shinies aren't great, but I think it looks very good in Noibat because I think it's just the patterns on Noibat. They've changed it to a minty green and left the black swirly bits in, so it blends in quite well and it's nice and subtle, and it is a very cute artwork. Next, now we have the Doduo and Dodrio. They are good shinies, very Gen 1 shiny green, but it works well for Doduo and Dodrio. Ditto, Love the Ditto Shiny Baby Blue from Pink. So you can have a pink one as a girl one and a shiny one, Baby Blue, as a boy one. That's the way I see it. I like that. Next is a Scarlet and Violet Shiny line, which is Lechonk and Oinkologne. Very pink shinies, but it works for the Pokemon. It's a pig Pokemon. Normally when you draw pigs as kids, they are pink, so it works very well for that now. We now go on to the full art shinies. Toadscruel is a very nice one. Pink and black works well. Pink and black mixes well together. It's not too much of one or too much of the other, so it's not too dark, it's not too bright. It's very well contrasted. And then we have Alakazam, which is a bit of a subtle change, but a good shiny and a very popular Pokemon, and I like it, so that's on my list as well. Next we have two amazing popular light blue shinies with the Mew and the Gardevoir. They are so good, very popular, and a staple in most shiny sets. I do love a shiny Mew. It makes a cute Pokemon even cuter in my opinion. Noivern is another one I love, very different from its non-shiny form, but it still keeps its awesome factor, so that's another one on my list. Now, we'll go on to the illustration rares, and there's only 3 in the set, so I'll just pop all 3 of them up. Wugtrio, Palafin, and Poor Me. Now, there's one I really want, one I'm quite happy to get, and one I really don't want. So, the one I really want is that Palafin. The artwork is amazing, it's dark, it reminds me of a Batman thing as well. It would make a very nice combination with the Batman Noivern from Evolving Skies. You put those two together in the binder next to each other, it looks so good, and it's such a cool shiny. Which I didn't actually like the shiny that's in the baby shiny vault, but I love this illustration rare. The Poor Me is I'd like it, but I'm not too fussed about it. Very cute artwork, pink shiny instead of orange, and they're all sleeping in that little log. It's cute, but for an illustration rare, I want that Palafin. And the Wugtrio, it doesn't really interest me. I don't think it's a good shiny. Wiglet, I think, is better shiny. It's orange, it looks quite cool, but Wugtrio, I'm not a fan of. And then we go on to our special illustration rares. Again, there is only 3, but for the first time ever, I think, I really want all 3 of the illustration rares. We get illustration rare of Baby Blue Mew. So cute. A beautiful Gardevoir and an awesome terrestrial Charizard. Another Charizard, but it is a very cool artwork. It's a cool shiny. It's a staple in a shiny set. Mew, Gardevoir, and shiny Charizard are always staples in shiny sets. I don't think there's many shiny sets that miss them out, or I think most of them have one in at least. But all the artworks are amazing. That Mew, very cute, cartoony sort of artwork. It's really cute. The Gardevoir just looks stunning, so majestic. It's a gorgeous card, and that Dark Terrestrial Charizard is amazing. I like this special illustration rare Terrestrial Charizard more than the other special illustration rare Terrestrial Charizards. So there we go. And then we actually got some special illustration trainers I like. Now, I'm going to look a little silly because I don't actually know the character's name. I love the him card, the chibi artwork card with all the trainers around with their Pokemon and everything. I think it'd do quite well in the future as well, because it has so many of the Scarlet and Violet trainers in there and their popular Pokemon. So I love that artwork, and I think it will do well later on. And then a Scarlet and Violet waifu card, Iono. I do like this Iono, but I prefer the Penny. Another time I prefer the Penny. that penny is very, very cool. And I think it's looks a lot better than the Rhino. And then we go on to the gold cards. And I'm going to have to say, I'm not sure yet. I'll show you them anyway. It's a new gold design, which is gold and teal. So it's a background of gold for the outlines, and it's got a teal sort of shading in for the rest of it. I've got to see these in person to be able to decide if it's going to go well. I think it's going to be one of those where it's going to be people are either going to really hate them or people are going to love them. But yeah, that's my opinion on the whole set. And I'm going to go on a little bit of a limb here. I think this might be one of the best shiny sets we get for the next couple years, and has already been. So I think it's the best shiny set. I think it can be the best shiny set out there. And it will continue for a couple of years to come, but we'll have to see about the pull rates and stuff, because if it's probably going to be quite easy to get quite a few of the baby shinies, but those illustration rares and special illustration rares, we're going to have to see how hard they are to pull and what the pull rate is, because it might be terrible pull rate or it could be a really good pull rate. If it has a Crown Zenith pull rate, it's going to be way up there. Card price is going to be terrible, but it's going to be way up there for opening. But it might be a Shining Fates sort of pull rate, where some of the less popular cards are going to be easy to pull and the harder cards are going to be harder to pull, or it could be a Hidden Fates pull rate where it was quite hard. But I think it'll probably be one of the best shiny sets for the next couple of years. But that's my opinion. What do you think? What are your chase cards in the set as well? Did I say them? Did I not say them? Leave a couple comments in down below. I love talking to you guys. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.